You mentioned that you're going to court again.
Yep.
You're taking Appietus to court.
Yes.
Why?
I mean, for almost a decade now, he's been selling our product without our permission.
Which product?
5Five products on the digital market without our permission. You know, so we found out somewhere last year. We approached him. We were having a nice conversation to resolve it until 2-3 days ago. He was on television saying that 5Five did not even pay him for his work. You know, so Papi of 5Five fame, for me, it was even sad. It's like looking down on the brand. This is a brand that had worked with you for a long while, paid their bills from day one. We've had other trades with them, as in barter, you know, and barter is a form of payment. I keep saying this all the time. You do something for me, I do it for you.
Right.
You know, so, I mean...
So you guys had a barter?
Yes, in most cases, but then other cases too, we've paid money for
Wait,
for the work.
so if there was a barter, what did he do? Obviously, he produced.
That's
the
all.
song.
Yes.
Good.
So we do.
So what did you do for him?
We also do a song for you. We don't produce. We
Okay.
write for you.
Okay.
Yes, that's better.
So because he had this compilation, right?
Yes.
So you also did songs for him.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's it. That's it. That's the only better that will make sense to.
I really want to get to the bottom of this. Number one, he produced songs. Well, he did Move Back.
Yeah.
And did African Girls.
Yes.
And that was for 5Five.
Yes.
Then he did Bosukina. Bosukina was for his compilation.
No.
Oh, for 5Five.
For 5Five, yeah.
Okay. Which one was the for compilation?
There was one called Tinkolo.
Oh, Tinkolo, right.
Yes. And the very first one that we did, our first single, the So Me Mwana Mana.
Right.
So we had done that song already. And I think I was advised to go to him at the time, I think from Bayo Kwekumante. You know, I didn't know him. So Kwekumante kept telling me about Appietus, you know, and I went there and paid my studio fees, you know, traveled back and forth at Abraka and Dansoma for over 6 months. After he did, because he replayed it, he did the remix. We got Samini to come back again to do it, you know, do the remix. After he did that song, he said, I want this song for my compilation. And that
This was before African Girls.
Way before African Girls. So then I'll do, I think, 2 or 3 songs for you for that particular song.
That was the agreement.
That was the agreement.
Was it verbal? Or
it was verbal.
Okay.
You know.
Well, that's also an agreement.
Exactly.
That's also an agreement.
Exactly. And based on that transaction, that's where we brought forth African Girls and the rest of the other songs that we had. You know what I'm saying? So there we took flight and hey, the rest is history. Then I had issues with the boys, you know, at the time. And they started doing stuff on their own. So they went back to him, paid him money to do Move Back, Mujebaya. Now, even 5Five themselves are technical producers of that song, not Appietus. And you know who a technical producer is? And the technical producer is who tells the producer what to play. It means the producer did not have his own idea. So I come to you, I say, play boom, boom, cha, boom, cha. That is me technical producing. So let us give some credit somewhere. These boys came to you with an instrumentation, and they said, "This is what we want." Yeah, and you did the song. They paid you off, took the song, they brought it to me at the time, you know, because we were trying to patch up.
So you were the executive producer?
Yes, and the manager as well at the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how much did they pay Appietus? Because I'm very sure as an executive producer, you have a fair idea of how much they were paying, since you know that there was even some sort of a barter business or business that may have transacted and that there was barter.
Yeah.
You were emphatic on the barter.
Not
barter
for that
trade.
particular
No,
song.
I'm saying period. You and Appietus' discussion. So I'm sure you would know how much money you paid for the studio time.
Yes.
How much?
At the time, what he did was he charged everything together.
Okay.
You know, so your studio time and the production together.
Right.
You know, I'm sure we used to call it 5 million CDs or 6 million CDs way back. Right. That's like 500 CDs now or something. Or I don't know if it will be equivalent to 5,000. I don't know. That time, you know, so that's what I paid for the Samini song. You know, then he said, "Oh, I want to keep the song. I'll do 2 or 3 other songs. No, actually 2 other songs for you." And I paid to do others as well, you know, because we were working with him more. We were working with him and Kofi Anti's brother, little brother, Benny Anti. He's the CEO of XY TV now. You understand? So I think that was 2-3 years later. That's when 2012, 13, 14, that year, 2012. I'm sure at that time his charges might have increased. Papi will know how much money they paid. So I'm sure if you get Papi on the line, he'll know. They paid him the money, took the song, you know. Then, at the time, I was launching I1. You know, so they came to me, I listened to the song, I said, okay, let's do this. I'm going to give you your first... and I'd forgotten this. Papi was telling the story yesterday and he hit me. I'll give you your first stage on the I1 concert. You know, and we got everybody to the I1 concert. You know, every presenter there. You know, they did a sterling performance, you know. Then we started doing our promotion within a week. Mujeba took over. I shot the video you see that I paid for it, shot with there were these guys that came into town at the time. These Americans. They came to shoot. Sally, if Sally was here, she would have mentioned their names. You know, they were from New York. They shot the video. They shot one for 5Five, they shot another for I1 at the time. You know, paid for it for Bullgod Entertainment.
This is Hitz.